evening, beautiful beings of light. Welcome to the Crone Zone Conversations with the Ancients. My name's Priscilla. Heather's next to me, and the beautiful Akela is on top. Our guest tonight, our special guest. Welcome, 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 Akela. Lovely to have you here.
It's always great to be with you, ladies. So thank you for having me.
Oh, I'm so glad you're doing this. You are such a bright star these days.
Hi, White Dragon.
Watching your growth over the last couple of years is just very special. We've all grown, haven't we?
Yeah. And I couldn't have done it without the support of the community. You know, we still continue to have practice groups, but without all of you all, you know, kind of like taking me under your wings and helping me to understand, you know, or in a sense, remember is what they say, remembering what I used to do, what I can still do, and just pushing me and believing in me. That's the biggest.
I think it really help. Those practice sessions help because not only do you get to practice, but you have people that believe in you and support you. And we've experienced the same thing with this community.
And I was going to say the community is always very supportive. And part of what our show is about is showing you you're not the only one going through all this stuff.
Exactly.
Agreed.
Exactly.
And it's nice to know that there are people out there that have gone through the same thing too. And you're going, oh, okay, I guess I'm not so off the wall as I thought.
Exactly. Hey, Sonia. Hey, Lauren. White Dragon, JR, G. Covington. Hey, welcome, welcome, welcome. So glad you're here to support Akela. We love it. And we are definitely reading cards tonight. We're definitely doing readings. So whoever wants readings, let us know. And Akela, tell them about the deck you pulled tonight. I thought that was pretty special.
And put your banners up.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Good. So as I was sitting here, I was asking, you know, my team what decks I should use tonight because I just didn't want to be like scampering all over when I'm ready to read. And I heard Healing Waters, and I said, okay, well, give me another deck. And then I heard Oshun, and the Oshun deck was a beautiful gift I received from Priscilla, and thank you again.
You're so welcome.
But what's amazing is before all of that, I was sitting here kind of like getting in the zone and meditating a little bit. And I kept focusing on opening my heart. I was like, my heart is open because I always envision it as a lotus flower opening up. So I was like, it's open. But I still kept working on opening it. And as I sat and I looked at the two decks that I have in front of me, it hit me that the message for tonight is to give and receive messages with an open heart. You know, so often we get wrapped up in what's going on and we're closed off. We close it off. But open our hearts to receive messages from your team, your spirit guides, the messages that you receive in these beautiful decks that we're going to receive tonight. And again, the message is not from us, it's from the guides. We're just being a channel getting it to you. So just open our hearts.
That's right. Take what resonates and leave the rest because we're only human and we're here to have fun and enjoy giving you messages from your loved ones or your spirit guides. I'm just going to show this real quick. White Dragon says, Akela, just remember to hang on once you jump into the fast track, which is where you're headed.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, I love that.
I got chills when you read that, Priscilla.
I love that. So sweet, White Dragon. And he is the sweetest. Paul is just the sweetest man. I got to meet him and his wife in Key West. We got to spend a day together and just a lovely couple. Just super, super nice. And he brought me prezzies too. Yes, he brought me prezzies. Okay, let me get this question. Okay. I got you. So I've got JR first. JR, I don't know if you're a man or a woman, but JR wants a message from their guides.
Okay.
So we'll do that first. Okay, let's see what the guides have to say. I'm using 3 decks. Well, actually, I have 4 here, but I think I'm going to use these. Female. Thank you, JR. White Dragon says, nah, I'm just a cosmic grouch.
No, you're not.
Okay, I got you too, White Dragon.
He's our cosmic grouch.
Yes, he is. So this is just a message from her guides. Okay, that's good. We are getting rain today, and I don't think I've seen rain in a good 9 months here. Colorado does not.
We've had snow, but not rain.
Yeah, snow, but not rain. I'm waiting for my little dry creek bed to start running. The reservoir's full, and I'm just hoping I get to see it soon.
You know, I love when the deck creators put the cards in alphabetical order. When they
It makes
spread
it
it
so
out,
much easier.
it does. But when they put them in these categories, you're like, where are you?
Yeah, I have a deck like that, and I can never find this card. And then I realize, oh, it's in the back of this funny little category that has like 4 cards in it. Hey, Laura. Welcome, SR Kish.
Okay.
If you guys want cards read, let me know so I can star your name.
Okay. Did you star Heavenly Blessed Honey, Priscilla? She said she put a request on my channel, but you should see that as well.
Yep, I got her.
Okay.
I've got JR, Heavenly Blessed Honey, G. Covington, White Dragon. Yeah, we got it. No worries.
Okay.
Whoever's ready first can just go.
Okay.
Well, I've got it, so I can go.
Okay.
And this is all very, very much congratulatory. Which way to start it? Let's see. Okay, the dragon card said magic and manifestation. And what they were saying is, it's been a long journey that you've been going through, but it's time now to just let the rest of that stuff go because you're there now. You can keep going. And then the next one says, you're here to shine your light and keep going with it. And it's life energy. And they said, you know, you've done everything you need to do. It's time to shine your light. And the last card says, welcome back. Glad you're back here. It's time. You've done what you need to do. Now it's time to get out there. It says a new dawn. Welcome back. So you're where you need to be and just keep shining that light out because that's what they're saying. It's been a rough haul, but you're there now and welcome back. They're happy to see you.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. So for JR, I got from the healing waters, I got immerse yourself. Can you see that? And at the bottom it says training, learning, new hobbies, passion. So they're telling you to if you're not already, find something you're passionate about. And it could be your spiritual, it could not be spiritual, but immerse yourself in it. But you see how graceful the image is on this card? It's not wanting you to jump in with force, like I have to. Find your passion, whatever that is, and gracefully and embrace yourself in that passion. Immerse yourself in that passion. But then I was guided to pull from the Oshun deck, and you got, which was interesting, Oshun of soft power.
Ooh.
And what she says, and that's influence, openness, emotional intelligence, right? And it says, Oshun of soft power reminds you to embrace subtly and grace as you navigate your path. It's a call to wield your influence and compassion, diplomacy, and understanding. Soft power is not weakness. It's the art of finding common ground, inspiring change through empathy, and fostering connections. So, in a sense, both cards are delivering the same meaning. Find what lights you up. That what's passionate for you. But go into it, and I'm feeling I was trying not to go here, but I'm feeling like when you indulge yourself in something, you go full force. It's this or nothing, right? So if you're not succeeding, then
Find some balance.
okay.
Some balance.
Okay, now turn it right on into persona.
There you go. So what she said. See, there are two dragons here that are winding around this woman, this beautiful woman here. Let's see if it goes better that way. If I stick it in front of my face. Anyway, you can see there's two dragons. And what they're saying is find some balance in your life, but don't forget that inner child. You let that inner child come out and play. It's okay to have that inner child, joy, innocence. That's where we all need to go, is listening to our inner child and have some fun. And remember, there are always pests. Pests are situations that are a pain in the ass for us. Can be people, events, it doesn't matter, but it's part of life, as Rumi says. And we learn from those little pests in our life. So let that inner child just shove that pest right out of the way and enjoy your life.
And as you guys were talking, what I was getting was what they showed me is, yay, you're there. And what you guys showed him was how to go from here.
Yeah, absolutely. So I hope that JR says yes. She's an all or nothing kind of girl. I'm with you on that one. Okay. Excuse me. G. Covington's next. How are you? Genevieve, isn't it? I feel that my job is not telling me something. Can you ladies tap into it? What's going on at work? Let's see what we can find. I think I'll use this.
Okay.
Really?
Hope so. Oh.
Well, I don't want to say this, but the word layoffs came into my head pretty much right after this question I read this question.
Okay.
That doesn't necessarily mean you, but that's my feeling anyway.
Okay, I only drew two because the very first thing I got was go to the tarot deck, which I very seldom do. But this one does, and the card that came up was the Five of Clubs. And that kind of indicates that there's a lot of stuff going on, but you still have stuff behind you that's good for you. You know, you still have some cups that need to be, although some have been used up, you still have them. And then I drew, they told me to go to the the fairy oracle. And basically they're saying, okay, all these things are happening and you're worried about it. even though you still have stuff there. You're worried about it. And they're saying, don't worry. The fairies magic, you have magical blessings. And whatever you're going through, you're being assisted by them to get through it. Okay.
Interesting.
But everything isn't used up yet, even though you feel like it has been. It's not. No matter what happens, the fairy magic is there to help you.
I decided to pull from an archangel deck. And the reason why I pulled from that G. Covington is because I felt tightness in my chest. So there's worry, there may be stress, and that's not good for you. So as I was shuffling the deck, the first card that flew out the deck was Archangel Lavender. And she says, prepare for soul healing, forgive and release everyone. And what I get from this is that they may be doing things sneakily, and I shouldn't even say sneakily, because companies have a right to do what's best in their minds for their organizations. And you may feel a certain way about what's not being said or what you've seen going on. But this angel is guiding you to let go of that. Forgive what may have been done, forgive what's coming, and release it from you, because it's not your burden to carry, right? So utilize her, call her in for help. You see how she's releasing those, one's a dove and some other birds. Release everyone, managers, whomever you may feel some type of way of in the organization. But then my eyes were drawn to the card at the bottom of the deck, and it's Archangel Samael. I hope I'm saying his name right. Choose harmonious responses. Act with wisdom and grace.
Lovely. Yeah.
You have what it takes. And even if this organization decides to lay off, be the bigger person. Choose harmonious responses. Don't get all caught up in your feelings of, I've been here for so many years. How could they do this for me? That kind of things. You have the wisdom within you that you can go to any other organization. Just take everything in with grace and be grateful. I just heard this for what what you've learned from that place, and take that with you. I'm not saying that it's layoff. I'm not getting that.
No, I'm not saying that.
Yeah, we're not saying that
that.
at all.
I was going to say, I'm not getting it's you.
Yeah,
I didn't get that it was her, but I got that it was
you.
Yeah, but just be. I feel like you're gonna encounter somebody who's gonna like kind of challenge your abilities. And normally when we're challenged, the first thing is we want to react a certain way sometimes, right? Because how dare you?
Yeah.
Archangel Samael.
Call on the archangels. They are brilliant.
Yes, there's so many. I'm like,
so amazing.
You know,
please remember to call on it. I'm going to take this down so she can see.
I was going to say that's the only way we can see your cards.
Okay. Oh, go ahead. I'm done.
I got the power card. Look at her. She's in tree position. She's inside of a Merkaba. You are powerful. You've got this no matter what happens within that company. Don't let it bother you, because you are the power. You've got the power to make whatever it is you want out of your job now or the next job or whatever. So just go within, and like Akela said, stay balanced, stay grounded. You're going to get through this, and whatever happens, didn't I just pull that card, the pest card? This is just another one of those pests in your life.
Yeah, and I was also,
whatever it is.
As you guys were talking, and I started out with this, but it's just getting stronger, and so I have to say it. Whatever's going on is way above you. You will feel the ramifications of whatever it is, but it's way above you.
Okay. I hope that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Who is next? Me.
Okay.
White dragon.
We tease him about that, so he continues to say me.
It's like a running joke,
Yeah.
which we love, makes us smile.
You guys that are new here, Heather and I started this channel just 3 years ago. Total didn't know jack about YouTube. But
We started with her kicking and screaming, and she's, you've seen these big commercials with the tiger with his claws in the ground and digging it up because it doesn't want to go. That's her.
True. It's true. But about 18 months, it took them about 18 months to convince me to do the channel. And it has been the light of my life ever since. I think I cried the first 3 or 4
a few of them
6 or 7 shows, but everybody was so kind and nice to us starting out that we just started loving it more and more, and it has been such a blessing in my life. I've learned so much, and we had people that helped us get started, like you did, Akela.
Yeah.
Sun Psychic Jean, for one. And so this is a great community, and I'm so glad you guys are here to play with us.
Yes. Makes the show worthwhile because you guys are there.
Exactly. Okay, White Dragon, what are you getting today?
I can go because I just got White Dragon needs 1 card.
Okay.
And from the Healing Waters, I got the Wishing Well, White Dragon. And it says unexpected gifts, kindness, and karmic jewels. And as I read that, I heard you've been putting in the work. Whatever work you've been doing, you've been putting it in. So time to, I would say, I don't think this is them saying, reap the rewards of your work, right? And it says, be open to them. We have a tendency to give, and then
forget to receive.
Exactly. So be open to it. And I'll just read the affirmation for you, White Dragon. It says, I receive all of the gifts that life has to offer me with an open heart and an open mind. I'm surrounded by kind, helpful people. Things are working out for me. I'm living my heart's deepest, most daring prayer. Thank you, and thank you.
Beautiful.
I never rest even. Well, we need you to rest when you're sick, White Dragon. He said he never rests, even when sick.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay. I usually pull from the I can't think of his name, but I usually pull from his deck and
Metatron.
Yeah, Metatron. And I'm sitting there shuffling and nothing's coming out. And I'm getting, no, go to the dragon deck. Oh, now you tell me. So I did. And the card that came up was called Crystal. Beautiful. And what they're talking about there is basically stay open. You're so used to so much stuff that sometimes it gets in the way of how you're really thinking. They're saying, you usually flow a certain way. Allow yourself to daydream, explore new possibilities. I know you do that a lot, but they're saying there's been so much going on, you're having trouble with it. So explore the new ideas, feel the creation and creativity coming from you. Learn to, a little bit more, they're saying, learn to flow with the ebb and flow of the tide of your existence here on earth. Don't let this stuff here bother you so much. Okay? Struggle and resistance do not serve you. Okay? They simply frustrate you and vex you. And you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So they're saying, let go of that crap. Go back to being creative and listening to everybody with open mind, open heart. Okay. They're saying, I know it's hard.
Cards mirror everything you guys are saying. It's crazy. It's yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. You've been sick, and when you were sick, it shut down some of your brain and heart. You need to open it back up.
Okay, well, I pulled the Realm Bridger card.
Would you take White Dragon off so you can see your card?
Yeah.
There you go.
Go away, White Dragon. What Realm Bridger? Well, we all know that you are bridging realms at night. I don't know if you do it during the daytime too, but we know that you're doing it at night. And what they're trying to tell me with this card is that, yep, you're out there doing the work, but you've got to remember to come back and ground yourself. You need to come back, rest, have a cup of tea, take some time off. And the reaction card was actually in the center, the second card I pulled. And this is about balancing your reactions to things that other people do or say. Don't take them personally. Look at it from a different perspective. Always keep balance in your perspective and try not to take shit personal, which is much easier once you've had a cup of tea and sat down with your dragon in a nice comfy chair.
And my response to you, White Dragon, is if you don't take care of yourself, how are you going to
take care of me?
Exactly.
We need
how are you to take care of all of us if you're not taking care of yourself, sir?
Exactly.
Yes, rest. Yep. See?
Get well.
Oh, I love it. Okay, Catherine's next.
Catherine.
Okay,
Catherine would love a reading as well. Okay. General reading. What have we got here? Oh, I think there's a break in the rain. Maybe I'll be able to walk the dog in a little bit.
Well, it's not supposed to really rain real hard here until later, once the show is over.
Of course. Transformation. Ooh.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Some of these cards are so beautiful. They just blow my mind. The artwork on them.
Yeah.
Oh, I can go.
Go ahead.
Take this down. I got that you've been going through one heck of a transformation. Life has been wild. All kinds of things have been happening to you. Spiritually, mainly, is what I'm talking about. Then I got the context card. That's just to remember that as you grow spiritually, you have to take things in context that are changing the way that you deal with situations, the way that you feel about things. They're no longer what you were programmed to think. You've taken things out of context to create a new way of thinking that's more spiritual rather than physical or material. And you're now ready to receive and use those new gifts of yours. And I'm going to read this receive because we all suck at receiving. Basically. And it's just as important as giving. Learning to receive is just as important as giving, because otherwise, think about it in terms of lack. If you're not willing to receive, you're going to be living in lack because you're not able to receive the abundance that's coming to you. You don't believe in it. Dragons have no problem with amassing wealth. You could learn a thing or two from them today. Whether that wealth comes in the form of financial opportunity, unexpected help, gifts, a generous offer, or an unanticipated kindness, your power and prowess depend on flexing your receiving muscle. There's no room here to question deservedness. We all deserve good things. As with all magical creatures, you deserve every good and lovely thing in this world and all the others as well. You deserve everything. Let me read that again. With all magical creatures, you deserve every good and lovely thing in this world can provide. Receive freely and experience the wealth that truly reciprocity can bring. I love these dragon cards. Blow my mind. I just think they're beautiful. So you are, I guess, go ahead.
And I have one card which ties into what you just said, Priscilla. And it's the Oshun of harmonic balance, harmony, inner peace, and synchronicity. It says, please take a seat. No wonder you feel off. You are. You need to restore your equilibrium, whether it's between work and play, giving and receiving, or your emotional and rational self. You are a bit off kilter. Oshun of harmonic balance appears when there's a need for restoration and alignment in your life. She invites you to take a step back and assess where the imbalance lies. Are you giving more than you are receiving? Or maybe the other way around? Are your mind and heart at odds with each other? This goddess encourages you to find your center by understanding that balance is not about choosing one over the other, but about integrating them together. So you have Oshun of harmonic balance.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Well, I did draw 3 and I had to go look at a different deck because what I had, they were saying, no, this deck. So the first thing it says, start out by being grateful for what you have because that brings you peace and contentment and happiness in your life. It said, and when you do run into something that upsets your life a little bit, it says the tree Dyra, it's a fairy, will help you and will give you insights into what the answer might be or what it might be the right way to go. It's going to give you more ideas. But they said, no matter what, always stay open to whatever's coming to you. So make sure that you're open enough to receive what they're sending you. It goes back to receiving. So in order to do that, you need to remain open. You've always got help when issues come up. As I said, you will be happy. If you concentrate on gratefulness, it will bring you peace of mind.
Gratitude's always a good thing.
Yes. I've always felt that also brings me peace of mind.
Absolutely. Okay. That's Arkesh. Hi. Can you tell me about my relationship with P? He is my romantic interest.
Okay.
Oh, okie dokie. This is the last one I have starred. If anybody's out there that wants their cards read and I haven't seen your request, please give me a request. Good, she's here. You're welcome, Catherine. She says thank you. It was beautiful.
I want to share this card because after the last read, I shuffled the deck and this card was face up. I said, oh, maybe that's for the next person. Well, we got SR Kish's question, and I shuffle, and the card is
Still came out.
Face up again. So this is for you, SR Kish.
For
You
sure.
have Oshun of unlocked gates. Okay. And what she says is talks about freedom, breaking barriers, unleashing your potential. Now, you asked about your relationship with P, and you said he's your romantic interest. But I kind of turned the question a little because P's not here. So I asked kind of like, what do you need to know about this situation, right? And it says, you hold the keys to your own liberation. Ready or not, the gates to your freedom are open. Liberation comes in many forms. Choose yours. You're standing at the threshold of a newfound sovereignty. Pinpoint what has been holding you back: fear, self-doubt, or external factors. To embody this commitment, take immediate, tangible action, no matter how small. Maybe you'll finally book that class you've been curious about, or initiate a challenging but necessary conversation. Walk through the unlocked gates. And as I looked at this and it talked about liberation, I kept feeling as if no, I shouldn't say you have. Maybe you need to work a little bit on you. I want to say self-love, but it doesn't feel like it's 100% self-love. But focus on you. Don't put your all into the relationship with P. Yes, you're interested in him. Have you had a conversation with him? I don't know. Are you all together? I don't know, right? But what I'm feeling is that put the focus on you and not so much P, because I think that once you focus on yourself, then whether it's P or whomever else or whatever situation that may come in, you can stand solidly, firmly on your 2 feet. So, okay.
I was going to say, you're saying one of the cards I got was balance. You need to balance this. There's more, but I was just
go ahead. You can go ahead, because that's what I felt. But just make sure that you are a priority. Mm-hmm. Don't let yourself be. Yeah. Say this is a scale. Don't let this be P and this be you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I have.
Yeah. One of the cards that came up was balance. And that was, I was thinking of stopping it with the one that's there. They said no, and it's this. And this is, again, it's a dragon card, but it says you need to balance, make sure that you get as much as you're giving. Mm-hmm. So you need to think about that. The other one said a new life. Now, what they mean by this is that things can develop, new ideas from both of you guys, more communication. This one actually has a book and actually does break down what some of these cards mean. So the relationship message, and I didn't even know that when I drew this deck. I was just told to take this deck. So, anyway, and it's the wisdom of the oracles, what it's called. And anyway, under the relationship message, it says new energy enters old relationships, and new relationships are bursting with the sweetness and vibrancy only encountered when winter gives way to spring. This is a time to connect with others and share excitement, passion, and hearts full of joy. This card is a very auspicious sign with respect to love and partnerships in all forms. Now, that was the first card, but then I all of a sudden drew, make sure you keep it balanced.
Yeah.
No matter what this says, you need to keep it balanced.
Mm-hmm. Well, I got dependability, which was basically saying choose dependability over grandiose promises. So I don't know.
If you keep it balanced, no matter what's going on, you're going to keep it
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just make sure you
Yeah,
take care of you.
and romances or relationships, I don't usually do that because it can change with anybody's change. In other words, right at this second, that's how things are.
Yeah.
But give it 5 minutes and somebody may
You never know.
something and affect everybody. It's kind of like having a perfectly still lake, and it's a huge lake. But if you throw a pebble in it, it's going to spread out and affect the whole lake. No matter how close to the edge is that you throw it, the other side of the lake's going to feel it. And that's the way telling a future would be. So at this moment, that's what we've got. In 5 minutes, things, who knows?
Yeah.
The way timelines jump, there's no telling, right?
So foretelling any future,
Jessica,
anybody who says they can tell you the future, don't believe them.
It's true, though. I mean, really, it's. Although I must say that my guides gave me messages years ago that I didn't understand, and they absolutely came true.
Right.
But there wasn't a timeline on it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Jessica said, "Oh, I'm sorry. Her car broke down this week, and I may have to get another one. Can you read the energy around this?"
Okay.
I love your picture, Jessica. The mandala you have. It's beautiful. It's a good girl.
Before I read a card, I'll tell you what I got, and then I will get a card. But what I got first was, it depends on what you want. If you are in love with that car and willing to spend the money for it, then that's what you want to do. But if you're a more practical mind and you decide you don't want to spend that money and a new car is a better thing for you, you will use your mind and your heart to decide what you need to do.
Yeah.
So basically, it's up to you.
That's a lot of help.
I know it's a lot of help, but basically it is up to you. It's like when I had a car, I absolutely loved that car, but I went in to have just the normal thing on it. And they said, well, in about 3,000 miles, you're going to need to do this. And that's going to cost you 2,000. And then within the next 500 or so miles, you're going to have to do this. And that's going to cost. And there's a leak in the air conditioning line, and it's going to cost this much to find it. And I'm going, that's more than the car's worth. And I sold it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad you're considering all options.
Yeah. Oh God, here's one of those cards. It's in a funny part of the book.
I got to tell you what I just drew. I'm sorry. I'll let you guys go.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, this card, it's the dragon deck. And what it's called is emergence. Okay? You are responsible for your life, your behavior, your experiences, and more importantly, how you react to them. Big help, right?
Yeah, right.
Just like what I said. Sorry.
And what's even funnier, I pulled from my energy deck, and I got uncharted sea. So which is almost the same thing. You're in the middle of the ocean and don't know what to do, but you have to choose. But here's what it says, key concepts. Stepping into the unknown without a map, moving beyond your comfort zone, choosing to do things differently, trusting in the ebb and flow of life, being in the dark and letting curiosity lead, the faith that all will be all. But what, like Heather said, Jessica, weigh your options. Find out how much is it going to be to repair your vehicle. What year is the vehicle? You know, is it a 2000? What? Oh, we're in 2025. Is it a 2020 car? Is it a car that's maybe a lot older? How much is it going to cost? Is it really worth putting that money into that vehicle? Or maybe is it better for you to get something maybe a little, I just don't want a car. Yeah, I know that feeling. Yep.
Yes, we understand that.
I totally understand that feeling.
But ask yourself, do you want a car payment or do you want a repair bill payment?
Yeah. It's 10 years old. Okay. Have they said what's wrong with it? Have they looked at it yet? Because weigh your options.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's some cars that are 10 years old and they'll go longer than 10 years. And then there's
True.
some vehicles that is 10 years old and it doesn't make sense to do anything with it because something's always going to break, especially if you weren't doing the maintenance on it. I'm not saying you weren't.
10 years old.
Yeah, it is 10 years old. But what
It depends on the car. Like you say, some cars can run forever. You
Yeah.
know, my daughter's got over 150,000 miles on her Toyota and it's still running like crazy. It's
And my son bought a brand new car, and if you want to call something a lemon, that was a lemon. I mean, even driving down the road, he changed gears on his
Yeah.
way to getting there, and the gear shift fell on in his hand. I mean, you know, it's just everything was wrong with that car. They got rid of it right away, even though it was new.
You know what I did recently? Because someone told me, they said, you know, you can talk to your car. And I was like, okay, whatever, fine. But I did it, right? I asked my car one day if it can tell me its name. Because I was calling it Black Beauty. It was my first ever black car. And I was calling her Black Beauty. And then one day I asked, can you tell me your name? And the car told me its name. So it's no longer Black Beauty. Her name is Sierra. So, Jessica, if this car is still maybe on your property or Monday when you go, or maybe try to telepathically, I guess,
yeah.
talk to your vehicle and say, you know what, you've served me 10 years. We've been together all this time. Is it okay for me to let you go? Do you want me to let you go? And see what you get. Go in with an open heart and an open mind, and you'll get the answer that you need. Trust what you get. That's what I'll say.
Well, all my cards are saying the same thing as yours. A new blueprint is basically go out and make your decision through your heart, be the change you want to see. Then perspective, you need to look at everything they said. You need to look at your car as it is, and is it worth putting money into, or do you need to go ahead and get a new car? And then I got the tender, which is basically, I love that car and I want to take care of it. And I don't know that I want to get rid of it. But you still have to make that decision based on the facts. And I think you should go talk to your car because I have not done that. I've got my car's name before.
Yeah.
But I've never tried anything other than that.
Yeah. And like, even you know how they say don't talk negatively to ourselves. You know, sometimes you're driving in the car and somebody frustrates you and you're like, darn it, you hit the steering wheel and you're like, and then I have to remember, it's not you.
It's not my car. I love you.
Not my car. I love you. You know, it's I'm just reacting to. So, you know, talk nicely to your car as well. You'll be amazed.
You guys, did we read Heavenly Blessed Honey? I thought we did, but I don't know. I don't really remember it.
Well, look at your comments. If she's in there, we've read her. I mean, look at your star.
She's saying she can't find it. I thought we'd read her because she was starred after. Oh no. Heavenly Blessed Honey. We didn't. She was so far at the top. You were either the first person we read. You were the very first, or JR was.
I don't think she was.
We didn't read you.
I think we need to read her.
We skipped you somehow, and I guess that's fortuitous because you had to step away. And are you back?
Yeah.
Okay, got it. We'll read you now, honey. So sorry about that. I almost knocked over my green screen. I went backwards a little bit, and I heard it go boom, and it'll fall. It'll fall right.
Did Heavenly Blessed Honey have a specific question or just a general?
I don't think so. Let's see. Let me get it. Here we go.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Well, isn't that interesting? Somehow I skipped her and she had to step away anyway, so she wasn't here for it. Amazing. Spirit's so cool. I've got another one that says relax. Frankie says relax. I'm going to take this down so you can see my cards, but we're reading. It is Sonia, isn't it? Heavenly Blessed Honey, isn't it?
Mhm.
Okay.
Because what's interesting, I kept calling her Heavenly Blessed Honey in my head, and then I heard her name's Sonia. It's like, okay, I'll just call her Sonia if you're okay with that, Heavenly Blessed Honey.
Are you still here, Sonia?
Yeah.
Okay. I was on a 1 minute away. Oh, wow. No worries. No worries, honey. We're more than happy to read. We got plenty of time, although it is running out. Where are you next, Akela? Where are you on with?
I think I'm gonna be next with Sun Psychic Gene. This Sun Psychic.
We love our Sun Psychic Gene.
Yeah. I'm not sure what date, but it's on a Sunday. Then I'm gonna be with Scott's Sun Scorpio.
Oh, nice.
And I'm back with you all. Yay.
Oh no, you're not back with us. We had to cancel that one because I'm going out of town. Remember?
Oh, okay.
That's
Okay.
right. But when as soon as we get back on, we're going to go on hiatus while I go pick up my van. So we probably are going to be on hiatus all of May.
Okay.
I would think.
Well, I'll be here when you get back.
Oh, I thank God for that. I know, and I'm like, how am I going to do my practices on the road? This is going to be really interesting.
Listen, you'll have a lot to come back and tell us.
Mm-hmm.
So you're on mute, Heather. You're on mute. Lips were moving.
Thank you. The dog was whining, so I had muted it. She's now back to laying down. Anyway, my very first card was believe it or not, when you're doing all this stuff, and I'll tell you what all that stuff is. When you're doing all this, you need to remember to keep your safety, your strength, and your power. Always keep that. The next one was talking about, now this is the philosopher card, and I'm sorry, it's hard to see because of the green screen, and it's totally green, but it's a dragon. And what it's saying is that you need to really go deep. You've been putting off doing some things or learning about some things that you might want to do, but you've been putting it off. It's time to do it. In the last card,
now, no more excuses.
No more excuses. Time to do it. Go the distance. And it's saying it's time for you to say, hey, I've been putting this off for so long. I really need to do it. But what they're saying is that when you're doing this, make sure that you keep your safety and your strength and your power within you. Don't let go of it. It would be real easy for you when you're doing all this stuff to say, I'll just turn it over. Don't. You want to keep that yourself. What you learn by going the distance, you keep. Don't let somebody else have it. And I don't understand what that means, but you will when the time comes. Okay?
Mm-hmm. So the card I got for Sonia from the Healing Waters Oracle, it says, let it go. Release the past, forgive, soften, move forward. It says change is one of the most difficult things for our heart and mind to accept. Maybe you're on the brink of an ending, or hurt, or a loss, but let it go. Okay? you can ask yourself, what am I willing to let go? You may be harboring things that you don't even consciously remember that you're harboring, but ask yourself, what do I need to let go? But what's interesting is I also shuffled my Faces of Oshun deck, and the card was Oshun of manifestation, manifesting rebirth, right? It says manifestation, intentions, and abundance. But the next card from the healing waters says sweet waters. And that's again sensuality, romance, enjoyment, fertility, balance. So I think there's something that you're working on or you want to work on. It's like lingering, like, should I not? When am I going to do this?
Get
But
after it, girl.
It's time to do it. Come on. Go
Yes,
ahead, please.
whatever it is, it's time to do it now. Do it now.
Do it
You
now.
have the fortitude. You are a mountain. You have the fortitude, the strength to do it. And a mountain doesn't let a pebble bother it, does it? A mountain stands strong. So you stand strong in who you are, because a mountain doesn't move for anybody. And whatever people are telling you, you can't do that. You know what to tell them.
Yeah.
You know where to go with that
you're-
one.
Some of those things you're letting go are preconceived notions. They're in the way. Let them go.
So, yeah, let them go. But do take time out for that cup of tea. Do take time out to rest and relax. Your dragon likes to rest too. So even though you're that mountain, inside that mountain is that dragon needing a cup of tea while it studies its hoard of abundance. Right? Whatever it is, you're really, you need to go do it, because the universe is, all three of us are guiding.
Go.
Go.
The distance.
So,
Go the
whatever
distance.
it is, it's very important that you go for it and not pay attention to what other people are saying.
Yeah.
I love it. She says, yeah, so true. Looking at letting go of some of the things to get ready for a new place. Oh, nice. New place. And my hair so huge. She said she cut her hair. It's so hot. Yeah, I kept mine short when I lived in Florida.
Yes.
That's me, she said. I'm a cow. Oh, you're a stubborn cow, aren't you? A Capricorn sun, a Libra rising, and a Scorpio moon. I'm a Scorpio with a Capricorn, a Taurus rising, and a Capricorn moon. I'm stubborn as hell too.
Yeah, join the club.
Well, that's it, ladies. Everybody that was here for readings, thank you so much. And those of you that have been just, what do you call it when you're watching but not talking?
Lurking.
You lurkers out there, feel free to join us. We love anybody to be in the chat room that wants to be, and you are more than welcome.
And we love you even lurking.
Yeah, we love you even lurking. That's true. We don't mind
sending out good energy.
Yeah, I was a lurker for probably 6 months before I ever got into a chat room. I just was, yeah, I lurked. I was nervous. I didn't want to do it. I was scared. Okay, so don't leave yet, White Dragon. Heavenly Blessed Honey says, finally they got the air conditioner after a week of it being out. Oh my God. Couldn't get anything done. Thank you all so much. You're more than welcome. Tuesday, Heather will be remote viewing the Library of Alexandria. I have always been curious about the Library of Alexandria from just, I guess, myth and legend, I suppose. But
well, it was one of the 7 wonders of the world. Yes.
So that's on Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 6 Mountain, 5 Pacific. Then I'm totally lost. Who's next week? Oh, Terry Suzuki's here with Terry's Tales. So that's always fun with her, to listen to her stories. That's next Saturday. So Akela, yes, can't wait to have you back on. We love you dearly. Thank you so much for being here. You're really a bright star, and just
everything was so insightful.
I know.
Yes. And thank you for having me. I always have a blast with you all.
Thank you for being here.
Oh,
All
we
right,
do
hugs,
too.
everybody. Go
We
out.
do too.
Good night.
Take care of yourselves. Spend lots of time on yourself. Love
right.
yourself and
Oh.
spread the love. We love you till next time. Take
Open
care.
heart, open mind. Remember
Open
that.
hearts, open mind.
Yeah.
Good night, everyone.
Night.
Mhm.